This crack caught the attention of inspectors at the Garrison Dam.
We decided we needed to bring in a bridge expert and do some ground penetrating radar testing to see what was going on inside the pier.
The crack is on one of the dozens of concrete piers supporting the highway that crosses the dam, and so traffic was altered a bit as engineers took to the top and underside of the highway using specialized ground penetrating radar to inspect the damaged pier.
He's doing the ground penetrating radar testing right now.
The work started under the roadway with bridge specialists marking and peering into the concrete. It's a procedure Todd Lindquist of the Corps of Engineers says anglers can relate to.
Very similar to a fish finder or depth finder on the reservoir, where it will penetrate the concrete structure, tell us where the crack is located, similar to the bottom of the lake, and then it will also reflect back off of the rebar, so we'll know the depth and locations of the rebar.
After the underside passes got the thumbs up, the inspection moved topside.
Because the radar will penetrate about 22 inches deep, so they're looking at it from all sides.
The crack is directly across the roadbed from another crack in another pier discovered about 5 years ago. Engineers placed a steel plate on that pier and filled in the crack. Lindquist says the theory about why this spot has developed two cracked piers revolves around the design that calls for the heavy bridge deck to rock back and forth on these plates.
And over the years, we're figuring that corrosion and rusting are not allowing that bearing plate to slide, so it's pulling force on the top of this bearing plate and pulling the top of the concrete.
He says repairs on the new crack will certainly be done, but the radar inspection will help determine how much has to be done.
We know we're going to make some repairs. The reason we're doing the further investigation is to determine if it warrants any load restrictions across the bridge. You know, the bridge is about 60 years old, so we do have some movement, and we're not overly surprised to see this occur after so many years.
And the engineers in charge of the dam will be paying close attention to make sure the structure serves its purpose for several more decades. At Garrison Dam, Jim Olson, KX News.